am not so easily destroyed. And thanks to your treachery, my power is greater than ever. Let me thank you.
Patriot Prime Reviews is a channel for adult collectors and may not be suitable for children under 13 years of age. Viewer discretion is advised.
This video is sponsored by Toyhax.com. They're your one-stop shop for reproduction decals for your vintage G1 Transformers and upgrade decals for your modern bots. Weaponry for your figures from the Toyhax Armory, and great-looking backdrops for your display from Toy Stages. And now you can get 15% off of your purchase using my promo code PATRIOT at checkout. So yes, 15% off your order using my code PATRIOT. So check out Toyhax.com and make your collection stand out from the rest. And tell them Patriot Prime sent you. Now, on to the video. The featured bot in this video is the brand new Transformers Legacy Leader Class Transmetal 2 Megatron. Finally, I have this figure in my hand. I pre-ordered him from Amazon the day he was announced. It was due to arrive to me the first of the month, but got delayed 3 different times, and finally he is in my hand. I am so excited to get this guy because Transmetal 2 Megatron is one of my all-time favorite Megatron versions. I remember when the Beast Wars figure came out, I had a buddy of mine worked at Kmart, and he called me and says, hey, we got that Dragon Megatron you're looking for, and I drove 30 miles to his Kmart store to pick this figure up, this very figure right here. And I have just always loved Transmetal 2 Megatron. When my job was secured for another 6 years, one of the things I did is I went online and ordered this awesome third-party giant Transmetal 2 Megatron that you see right there. Love that figure. It is absolutely ginormous. I'm not sure if I'm going to review him or not, but there he is. So going back to Transmetal 2 Megatron here, let's take a quick look at the packaging. We've got Transformers on the side, Transformers Legacy there on the bottom. This is the closed box, so you've got some artwork of Megatron right there in robot mode and dragon mode. This side of the box features some up-close shots of the face of Megatron in robot mode and dragon mode. Back of the packaging, you've got product shots of Megatron in robot mode, dragon mode, showing off the blast effect he comes with, and there's the QR code that you can scan if you want to check out Megatron's stats. So there that is for you if you want to pause and check it out. This side of the packaging is the same artwork that we've seen since day one. Now, real quick, Daniel Huey, yes, you, Daniel Huey. My sister sent me a message and said that your aunt said that you're a huge fan of mine. So thank you so much for watching and your support. And I really, really hope you get all the bots that you want under the tree this year. And hopefully this is one of them. So Daniel, thank you for being a fan. Now, for the rest of you, don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe, and let's get this Megatron opened up out of this packaging and check him out. And welcome to Patriot Prime Reviews. Now, once you get Megatron all opened up and out of the packaging, you'll see he does come with a sheet of instructions that, as usual, is very well illustrated and easy to follow. And this is also one of those sheets of instructions that unfold into a poster. He also comes with this really cool fire blast effect done up in translucent plastic with some great looking sculpting. And then, of course, we've got Megatron himself. And I must say, this is one of those rare Transformers that when I opened up his packaging, I was immediately floored with how good he looks. Taking a closer look at the figure, starting here with the head sculpt. When they first showed this head sculpt online, I wasn't a big fan because of the teeth. But in person, it's not bad and it makes sense. This is a beast. This is a dragon I could see Megatron having sharp teeth. He does have the translucent visor right there on top of his head, which is a throwback to the original Beast Wars toy. And now that I have these two together, I am a little disappointed that Hasbro didn't utilize some of that great looking metallic paint that they have anymore to give him more of the shine or chrome look that the original figure had. So back to Transmetal Legacy Megatron. Love the head sculpt, love the paint applications. He's got purple eyes, silver face, you got the black around there for the helmet, gold for the inserts beside the mouth. Look at the sculpted detail too. You got the scales, the spikes, the gold spikes right there, and he even has the little jewel there on top of his head. The original, that was a missile launcher, but what's neat is all of this is light piping. There's the light piping window right there. So let me get this lamp down and get that to shine through. Check that out. The jewel glows on top of his head, and see if I can get it, the eyes glow as well. So the eyes are painted over translucent plastic, but it still shines through, kind of a eerie orange glow around the purple. Moving on down to the chest, we got a nice purple paint job right there. You got the translucent plastic for his, I think that was called the spark chamber. The original had that too, with a seat there on the inside. Love the claws there on the chest, and it's really cool how transformation works for those. Those are the dragon claws wrapping around the chest, which is really cool. Down here, the crotch, I wish that would hold together a little better. That splits apart for transformation, but oh well. Big old truck going by. Down here on the knees, once you get down to the legs, you really notice how asymmetrical this figure is. See how he's got different knees right here, different sculpting there on either side. He's got a gold spike on this knee, looks like a little beak on that knee right there, spikes along the side, more great detail all the way down to where you get into some robot detail here on the shins. You can see the pistons right there, big feet with gold claws. Let's go back up to the arms. Arms look great, lots of sculpted detail, more of that great looking purple paint right there with some spikes on the wrist. And let's move to the dragon arm. This looks amazing. Look at the sculpted detail on that, along with that great purple paint there along the top, gold horns or antlers. And then you look closer, sorry I bumped the camera, just look at the sculpted detail here. You can actually see ears, the scales, the eyes, the black under the eyes, just like the cartoon. The eyes are gold, the teeth are gold. He's got those nose horns right there. Mouth can open up. This looks so good. Even underneath, he's got the gold for the underscales. So yeah, they did a great job sculpting and designing this figure. I couldn't be happier. Now, let's take a look at articulation, and with that, we're going to start with the wings. He does have wings that can flap back and forth, and they can open up. Now, mine are a little tight. So you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different wing sections. They're all separate, and it looks like they kind of, well, I thought maybe they just clipped in. Let me see. No, they secure really good. So you can unfold those and display those however you like. And those are a kind of a soft, translucent plastic. As you can see, I've got that one wing over top of the other. But as you can see, you can see through these. Now, I do wish these were gold like the TV show, but the original figure, the wings were translucent as well, just a darker color. And the wings, like I said, they're a flexible plastic. They're very pliable, so you don't have to worry about breaking those. So there's the wings. As far as the head can look left and right. It can't do a complete 360 because he has his head tail there on the back. Now, the back of the figure is a little messy, but it's not bad. You got the head tail, and then you've got the dragon chest, which just kind of lays along the back, but it's not bad. It's kind of tight to the back, so you know, it is what it is. You can't really notice it right there when you've got the figure displayed on your display. Arms can do a complete 360. They're on a soft ratchet. They can go up, they can go down. There is an elbow bend, a nice deep elbow bend, and let's see, there is a rotation. Unfortunately, no wrist rotation, but the wrist can go in, or the fist can go in. Well, no, it goes down, my fault, due to transformation. Let's see, this arm can do a complete 360 as well. It's on a soft ratchet. It can go out, it can go in, and it's got posability for days. Each of these sections is on a ball joint, so you can really manipulate the dragon arm however you like. And you already saw that the mouth can open and close. There is waist rotation, which is on a ratchet. You just want to make sure and get the wings out of the way. Legs can go forward, they can go back, they can go out, they can go in, and there is a nice deep knee bend along with ankle tilt. So he does have lots of articulation. Now let's bring in his blast effect. You got this flame right here that will peg in to the dragon mouth. You got a port right there. Plug that in, and there you go. You got Megatron breathing fire. Now it's at an angle, so no matter how you're going to put him, he's blowing the fire down. I wish it would shoot out straight, but oh well, no biggie. Then you have the option, if you want, it's kind of stupid looking, but you can peg this into his hand, kind of like he has a flaming club. So he will beat you to death while burning you up. So there is Megatron in robot mode. Now let's get him transformed into his dragon mode. Now, first things first is you want to take Megatron and lift his head up and bring this whole section back just like so. And you just kind of leave that dangling. Then you're going to take the chest section right here, pull that down, and inside the chest you've got the dragon arms. So just go ahead and unfold those and bring those out and around just like so. Then you've got these little flaps right here. You want to bring these down just like that. Now take his arm, bring the arm up, and there is a little notch right here that's going to go into that slot on his shoulder. Peg that in. Sometimes it's hard to line up. There we go. And bring the fist down this way. And now what you're going to do is bring the arm in. First, take this little section right here where the dragon arm is, bring this out and up, and extend the dragon neck out. Now bring this in, and that little piece kind of hides the fist. So now what we're going to do is rotate this whole section up and over, and then we're going to bring the chest back up. Just like so, along, well, go ahead and bring these little flaps back up first. Now bring the chest back up. So there we have that. Of course, you're going to adjust the dragon head accordingly. Now for the legs, we're going to go ahead and split the legs apart. Just like so. Now while he's all spread out, kind of move the wings out of the way, you're going to bring the neck section and tail section down, and there is a slot right there. If you can see it, there's a notch that's going to peg in right there. Go ahead and bring the head section down, and you're going to slide Megatron's head. Let's see, I'll slide it. Is it forward? It's on a slide here. There we go. Slide that back, and that way that fits in just like so. And you're going to bring the hips back in, and they're going to line up. You've got a peg right here and a slot that's going to line up for that. A peg and a notch that's going to line up to that hole and slot right there. Line those up. This can sometimes be a little tricky. Get one. Go ahead and get the other. The plastic on this figure feels great. It feels very durable, unlike some of the other plastic we've got from our Transformers lately. So now we've got that section all connected. Now, lastly, you've got the chest piece right here. You're going to bring this up just like so, and there's a couple notches right here that are going to line up to the slots there on the chest. Get that pegged in, kind of press into place. Put the tail back, and now with the legs, rotate the legs forward slightly. Take the foot and bend forward like that. It's kind of giving that animal knee right there. So bend those forward. Bring the legs back like so. Angle these up. Bring the tail out. And there we have Megatron in his dragon mode. And just like the robot mode, the dragon here is glorious. There's a lot more gold with the dragon. You see up and under the neck and down on the chest, down to the stomach, and even underneath the tail, which ends in that tail claw. Man, this thing looks so good. I love this dragon mode. Now there is a little gap right there. You can see the robot fist, but I'm not going to complain too much because the rest of the figure is just amazing. And unlike a lot of the legacy figures we've been getting lately, there's no waffling on this guy whatsoever, rather it be in robot or dragon mode. It's just fantastic. We do have a little bit of gaps right there. I mean, you can see all the way through the figure, but still, I'm not going to complain because this guy, he's just so good. I mean, I love it. This thing is awesome. Now, let me bring in the original Beast Wars Transmetal 2 Megatron, if I can get him to fit. The guy's neck bent down slightly so he can fit inside the frame here. Now, the original is a lot bigger than the Legacy, but still, the Legacy blows this one out of the water with all the sculpted details. I mean, this thing is just amazing. I love this. And you know, this is the first time I've transformed this figure in probably about 20 years. So we'll put him to the side. Now, articulation for the dragon is, as I showed with the dragon arm, the neck can go all over the place. The mouth can open and close. He's got these new little dragon arms that you can do a complete 360 if you wish, but you are going to hit the wings. The arms can go out, they can go in. There is a bicep, and the claws can move up and down this way. So there's a lot of poses you can get in with the claws. The legs are the same as a robot. Now, I did forget to show that there is a rotation right there at the thigh earlier, and now you have this extra knee joint right there above the foot, and check out the sculpted detail right there with all the scales. And then, of course, you got the tail, which is ball jointed. It can go all over the place as well. I wish it would lift up a little bit more there, but oh well. It would be cool if the tail was longer to do the grab that he was able to do in the cartoon. And we saw the articulation for the wings. So yeah, I love this. Now, bringing in the blast effect, works just the same as it did in robot mode. Peg it into his mouth right there. So now he is breathing fire down on the Autobots and Maximals. And I think the fire blast looks so much better in dragon mode than robot mode, maybe because he's so tall and he's breathing the fire down. Now, if you have these blue blast effects, you can plug this in, and of course now he has ice breath. So there are some options. Great figure. So there you go, guys. Transformers Legacy Transmetal 2 Megatron in dragon mode. And now for some quick size comparisons. Here is Transformers Legacy Transmetal 2 Megatron with the original Beast Wars Transmetal 2 Megatron, Beast Wars Transmetal Tarantulas, and Kingdom Megatron. Transformers Legacy Transmetal 2 Megatron is an awesome Transformers toy. I love this figure. He is so much better than I was anticipating, and he was well worth the wait. The sculpting on this figure is amazing, both in robot mode and dragon mode. The transformation is fun, and to be honest, I really don't have any complaints with this figure other than maybe some metallic paint apps, but that's about it. This is a great figure, and Legacy knocked it out of the park with their final bot of 2022. So there you go, guys. Transformers Legacy Transmetal 2 Megatron. So, does a Transformers Legacy Transmetal 2 Megatron belong in your collection? What do you think? Absolutely. I love this figure. This thing is glorious. Beautiful robot mode, beautiful dragon mode, fun transformation, just an all-around great solid figure. I barely have any complaints other than I wish he had more of a metallic paint job. And yeah, the dragon mode's a little gappy in places, but still, this guy is fantastic. And I don't care if you're a Beast Wars fan or not, I think this one is going to appeal to everybody. And not to mention, he's going to look great up there on my display. He is really going to make a presence. So yeah, you see a Transmetal 2 Megatron on the shelf, don't hesitate, pick him up. You are not going to be disappointed. Now guys, this will probably be my last video before Christmas, so I want to wish each and every one of you a very Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays. I hope you get all the bots you're looking for under the tree and you enjoy your time with friends and family. Now, if you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe, and don't forget to click that bell icon to get notified when I upload new videos. Also, if you're in any position to help out the channel, I do have a super thanks button, and I also offer channel memberships. And I have to give a huge shout out to my current channel members because it's support like yours that helps keep this channel going. Once again, guys, this is Patriot Prime signing out. Hooah!